Hey everyone. So today is day 11 of the 21 days to embracing your own heart. And it's interesting because we just found out we're going back on lockdown here starting on Monday and my husband was in town at Costco at the time, just when we found out, and like everything's getting wiped out again. So it's really fascinating. And I had this request, and as much as I want to I do think this is very much for everyone's own heart, because I know London's back on lockdown. California goes back on lockdown at midnight tonight. We go back on lockdown on Monday. So there's a lot of places going back on lockdown, and the isolation and loneliness that can come from that is huge for most people. It's just huge. So it's heartbreaking. So in that way, it absolutely is. So, and I know I'm getting to this late. This has been one of those days. So that's why I do it whenever I can. And this will be posted in this group so you can listen to it anytime. But without further ado, hey Sarah, hey Megan, nice to see you ladies here. Let's just start tapping on like the loneliness due to isolation. So karate chop. Even though this is so devastating, maybe I saw it coming, maybe I didn't. Back in isolation, on lockdown, that sucks. I choose to acknowledge I feel this way now. Even though I am over this already, I'm over it. And now we're supposed to isolate again? Go back into lockdown? That sucks. I choose to honor my feelings now. And go to the eyebrow. This is devastating. It's heartbreaking. Back on lockdown again? What is it gonna take? I am so over this. 2020 sucks. We can't get to the end of it fast enough. As if that's gonna stop it. But this idea of having to be in isolation again, when things just kind of felt like they might be going back to normal, it's devastating. It feels really lonely. Really isolating. And if I'm by myself, that sucks even more. So how do I connect with people through this? But what if things come into being that offer me options? Now that we're going back into isolation, back into lockdown, what if all those creative people show up again? That start doing things online that I can participate in. At least that's something. Another way to connect. I like that that could be possible. And what if it could be possible that something amazing comes for me this time around? What if somehow this time I start connecting with new people that are really like-minded? Maybe people I haven't been around before. And it might have to be virtually, but that's something. And what if new possibilities open up to me? New ways to connect that I never dreamed possible. Couldn't that be possible too? I do like that idea a lot. So take a breath. I always go with what comes when I do these, and I was thinking about like all the creative people that started coming out and doing things online. Like I'm a part of a 10% Happier app, a guy named Dan Harris out of New York who started doing meditation. It's for fidgety skeptics or something like that, but and he was doing these things pretty much every day. He was interviewing people about meditation and dealing with anxiety and stuff like that. And he'd have these online interviews with people and connecting. And I do think we'll see, depending on how long this lasts, a resurgence of that coming back out again. I mean, as far as I know, we're starting Monday. We're on lockdown for at least 2 weeks. And, we'll see. And it's that thing where, I mean, in some way, there's nothing any of us can do about it in this way at this point. I mean, other than, as everybody says, wear your mask, even if you don't believe in it. But there's so many other things that I see that can open up. And the key is always oh, hey, Megan, you're welcome. That's great. And Kim, happy to see you. Sarah, I missed your face. I'll have to connect one of these days, even do a virtual connection. I was connecting with my brother-in-law today and my daughter, and we were all on this Zoom call about this basically business that we're all like now kind of in together and just laughing our asses off about stuff. And that was really fun. So who knows what connections. I'll certainly think of something. I'll finish up this thing, but I think you'll see more of a resurgence of all that kind of online stuff that you can do. So thank you for that. I feel lighter, still desire a physical hug, but we'll tap more. Yeah, I mean, the physical hugs we all kind of look at that and it's absent for so many of us. I mean, I have been seeing my daughter, but we don't hug. I totally honor, I honor the person who's more, what's the word I want? Cautious. I always err to the person who's most cautious, regardless of what I think. So I totally get that, the physical hugs, and that's, and just maybe for anyone that you can do that offering, show me some other way for me to feel something along those lines that works for me, that I can feel good about, and just see what comes. So look, all the lights streaming in the window. Seems very angelic. So Sarah, Megan, Kim, great to see you guys here. Sorry this got done so late. See you back here tomorrow for day 12. Yeah, and we're going to head on into lockdown again. So we'll see what comes for all of us. All right. I'm sure it'll hit all of us as he does. My husband's busily grabbing stuff. So we'll just see what comes of everything. All right. Take care. Bye-bye.